Hello, Globetrotters. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the thought of planning a trip? Well, fear not, because this video is your ultimate guide to making the process a breeze. We're going to walk you through every stage of planning a trip, from choosing your dream destination to packing your bags. Whether you're a seasoned traveler or planning your first trip, we've got you covered. So buckle up, because we're about to embark on an exciting journey that will transform the way you plan your trips. Ready to take off? Let's get started. Planning a trip but don't know where to start? Well, the first step is choosing your destination. It's not as simple as throwing a dart at a world map and packing your bags. It requires careful consideration and a sprinkle of imagination. Ponder over what kind of place you want to visit. Are you a beach bum or a mountain climber? Do you want to immerse yourself in a new culture, or do you seek the thrills of an adventure-packed destination? Perhaps you're a foodie wanting to taste the world, or a history buff keen on visiting ancient ruins. Your destination should reflect your interests and desires for your ideal trip. Next, consider your budget. Some destinations are more wallet-friendly than others. For instance, your money might stretch further in Bali than in Beverly Hills. But don't let a tight budget dampen your wanderlust. There are countless affordable destinations around the world waiting to be explored. Also, think about the time of year you want to travel. Different destinations have different peak seasons. If you're dreaming of a winter wonderland, you won't find it in the Caribbean in July. Similarly, if you're hoping for a sunny beach holiday, Iceland in December might not be your best bet. So, align your travel dates with the climate and season of your chosen destination. Now, where do you find all this information? The answer is simple: online resources. The internet is a treasure trove of travel blogs, guides, and reviews that can help you get a feel for different destinations. You can learn about the local culture, cuisine, attractions, and even get a sense of the cost of living. These resources can provide invaluable insights and inspiration to help you make an informed choice. Choosing a destination is like laying the foundation for your trip. It sets the tone for everything that follows: the duration, the activities, the accommodation, and so much more. So, take your time, do your research, and choose a destination that excites you. Remember, your destination should reflect your interests and desires for your ideal trip. So where will your next adventure take you? Now that you've chosen your destination, how long do you plan to stay? This isn't as simple as it sounds. The duration of your trip is influenced by several factors. Firstly, consider your available time. Are you on a week-long vacation or a month-long sabbatical? This will largely dictate how long you can afford to be away. Next, think about the activities you want to do. If you're an adventurer, you might need extra days for those long hikes or underwater explorations. On the other hand, if you're a relaxed traveler, a few days of lounging on the beach might be enough. Don't forget about travel distance. If you're crossing multiple time zones, you'll want to account for jet lag and travel fatigue. Online resources can be incredibly helpful in determining optimal trip durations. Websites and travel blogs often provide suggested itineraries based on different trip lengths. The duration of your trip should provide a balance between relaxation and activity. Got your destination and duration? Next up, let's secure your travel and stay. This step is crucial as it lays the groundwork for your entire trip. The earlier you book your transportation and lodging, the better. Early bookings help you dodge those pesky price hikes and avoid any availability issues that can throw a wrench in your plans. Now, how do you go about this? Well, the digital world is your oyster. Online platforms, be it travel agencies, booking sites, or comparison tools, offer a plethora of options to find the best deals that align with your needs. You can compare prices, read reviews, and make informed decisions. But remember, one size does not fit all. Your travel and accommodation choices should reflect your preferences and requirements. For some, this might mean considering alternative options like trains, buses, car rentals, or homestays. Your travel and stay bookings are the backbone of your trip, so choose wisely. With travel and stay secured, what do you plan to do there? That's the question we'll tackle now. The world is your oyster, full of unique attractions, thrilling activities, and memorable events. So, where do you start? Online resources are your best friend here. Travel guides, blogs, and apps offer a treasure trove of information about your chosen destination. Be it the hustle and bustle of a city's landmarks, the tranquility of untouched nature, or the adrenaline rush of extreme sports, you'll find it all at your fingertips. Remember to look for the hidden gems, places that aren't on every tourist's radar. These can often provide a more authentic and enriching experience. And don't forget to ask for recommendations. Friends, family, or locals who've been there before can offer invaluable insights that you won't find in a guidebook. Now, it's time to plan your itinerary. This isn't a military operation, it's your holiday. So, while it's important to cover the main highlights of your trip, be sure to leave room for flexibility. After all, some of the best travel memories are born from spontaneous adventures. Consider exploring outside the typical tourist hours or taking an unplanned detour. You never know what you might discover. And most importantly, remember that this is your journey. Tailor your itinerary to suit your interests and pace. An itinerary serves as a guide, but don't forget to leave room for spontaneous adventures. Now that your itinerary is set, let's delve into an often overlooked yet crucial part of trip planning: preparing for the unexpected. Travel insurance and health precautions are indispensable to a worry-free journey. First, let's talk about travel insurance. It's not the most exciting part of planning a trip, but it's a safety net that every traveler should have. Travel insurance can cover a range of unforeseen circumstances, from canceled flights and lost baggage to medical emergencies. So when choosing your policy, make sure it covers the basics, but also consider any specific needs you might have. Going skiing? Ensure your policy covers winter sports. Taking expensive camera gear? Get it insured. Your peace of mind is worth it. Next, health precautions. Depending on your destination, you may need to consider vaccinations or medications. Consult your doctor or a travel health clinic well in advance of your trip, as some treatments may need to be started weeks before departure. Also, ensure you have enough of any prescribed medications you take regularly, and remember to pack them in your carry-on luggage. Last but not least, don't forget to account for the unexpected in your itinerary. Leave some time for rest and relaxation, and remember that sometimes things don't go according to plan. That's okay. After all, the beauty of travel lies in the unexpected. The unexpected is what makes travel an adventure, so prepare for it, embrace it, and most importantly, enjoy it. All set and ready to go? Not quite. Let's talk about packing and final preparations. First up, packing. It's an art, really. You're walking a tightrope between overpacking, which could weigh you down, and underpacking, which might leave you unprepared. So, how do you balance it? Simple. Pack based on 3 key factors: the weather, the culture, and the activities you've planned. If you're heading to a tropical paradise, you'll want to pack light, breathable clothing. If you're venturing into a cultural hub, you might need to pack clothes that respect local customs. And of course, your planned activities play a big role. Planning on hiking? Don't forget those sturdy boots. Fancy a bit of snorkeling? Pack a swimsuit. But packing is not just about clothes, it's also about being prepared for any changes or emergencies. Make sure to check the latest travel advisories and visa requirements for your destination. It's also a good idea to let your bank, insurance company, and loved ones know about your travel plans. Better safe than sorry, right? Speaking of safety, it's essential to carry copies of your important documents. Passport, travel insurance, emergency contacts. Keep them all in a safe yet accessible place. And there you have it. Packing and preparing may seem like a tedious task, but trust me, thorough preparation is key to a smooth and enjoyable trip. Happy travels.